Okay, hi. So what you're going to see here is the capture, the modeling, and the fabrication of a small piece to actually hold the Baylight's LEDs, the Philips LEDs, on the cables. And so last week, Gian Pablo and I went up onto the bridge with Saeed, and we basically took a bunch of photographs, recreated a three-dimensional model of the cable itself with using photogrammetry software. And then Gian Pablo took that cable, printed that out, and was able to make a piece of plastic to fit around that. And then we call that the bridge piece because it bridges this gap. In that actually has a holding for the data cable that goes into it, as well as a little notch to hold the LED cable, as well as a very specific notch to hold the twist tie into it, the zip tie. So basically, it's all in one piece. It actually holds everything in one. So instead of maybe doing two zip ties to hold everything down, I think we do it with one. So what you're going to see is the photographs of the cable, photogrammetry of the cable, the parametric modeling that Gian Pablo did, the printing of the pieces, and the test installation. So hope you like it. We do.
So this is the capture as it came in. You can see that it's actually a really good stitch. It used almost all the pictures that we took. It only missed 4. And got a bit of features of the bridge behind it, but those are really easy to clean up.
So you're just going to clean that up real quick, and
Yeah,
we'll have that model
yeah,
work with.
yeah. So do that, and now we just have a cable. All right, so spin around. Look at it. So that's a.
It's great. So that's a bunch
That's
of
really
look at the detail. Wow,
really
that's great.
Detailed texture.
So out of that section right there, we'll print out like a 3 to 4 inch piece.
You can print a little
Right.
section, yeah.
That's great. Look at that. It's beautiful. It's so easy.
Yeah.
Job well done.
That was pretty cool. Yeah. Alright, so I'm using OpenSCAD to design the bridge clip.
So the bridge clip is, say specifically what it does.
It's the little plastic fitting that helps us attach the LEDs to the bridge cables. This cylinder represents the actual bridge suspension cable. It's about 54 millimeters in diameter. And then I'm basically writing a little program that generates the shape of the clip.
So you can just add a variable in it and it just moves it quickly, right?
Yeah. So basically, so this is set for a 1/4 inch wide zip tie, right? If we decide to go to 1/2 inch wide zip ties, I just change the diameter of width here,
boom,
and change it, and everything else changes in proportion.
So this is different than just a regular modeler because you're actually writing the code itself specifically as a parametric.
That's right. I'm writing a little program that generates the clip. And the advantage is that if we're going to be iterating a lot and if we're going to be changing measurements, changing different parameters, it does it instantly. Basically, I just have a list of numbers up here.
And it's like it goes to 11.
Yeah.
And then also, so we talked about actually adding the cable, the power cable. And let's talk about it over here on the drawings real quick.
Okay.
So we talked about how are we going to attach the cable. So the idea was to put it inside the side of it, right?
Yeah, the plan is to cut a little notch in the side of this clip, basically here.
Right.
That will accommodate it. So the idea is that as a strip is being laid down, if a data cable is present from the strip above it, you bring it down, slide it into the little notch, and then one zip tie holds everything.
One zip tie holds the whole bundle. That's great.
Yeah.
Cool.
So that should simplify things a little bit.
That's great.
Okay, here's the piece.
Right. Zip tie goes right in there, right?
Just snug fit. It's not going
Great.
to go anywhere.
Great, yeah, nicely done. So there's a notch underneath it that the white cable goes through, right? And then there's also a side notch that the control cable goes through. Okay, great. It's also set up to be able to do 2 control cables, right?
Mm-hmm.
In case that's the larger places of the span that does. It snaps into place nice and snug. That's great.
Mm-hmm. And then the leader cable goes in here.
Right. So it's all one piece assembly.
Mm-hmm.
There's not a lot of direct tension on the data cable as well.
There's no pressure on the data cable yet.
Right, and no pressure on the control cable. Let's go a little further off this one right here.
Okay, yeah.
Okay.
All right, show how it fits.
Great, so movable before completed.
Yeah, locking it down, and then here's the zip tie gun. Not sure this poor guy can actually handle these big zip ties.
That's fine.
There we go.
Great.
So there it is. It's not going anywhere.
Look at that, nice and snug.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, great.